Good morning, everybody. Glad to see you again. In this morning, I cannot go to teach everyone at school because I am busy a little bit, and that's why I drop everyone's video lessons through online in my Telegram groups. Okay, and today lessons we are going to learn about the purpose of life. Okay, the purpose of life. In this unit, I extracted our textbook on page 11 uh, about the readings. Okay, so now let's get started. Please read about this tag together and find out what happened to this. Okay, let's get started. Taro Suzuki was a high school student. Yeah, it was his ambition to become an executive in a large company such as National or Mitsubishi. He would then gain fame for himself, sorry, and bring honor to his parents. But to become an executive, he had to first of all graduate from one of the top Japanese universities. Chiro studied hard. However, he failed the entrance examination of the university he wanted to enter. Chiro did not want to try for other universities or colleges. He left school and joined a private cram school, which specialized in training students for university trade examinations. Yes, Jero studied days and night. He sat for the university entrance examination again. Again, he failed. Jero then killed himself by falling off a tall building. In his pocket, he carried a note. The note read, "I can no longer live in this world. I am too weak-minded. I have brought shame on my family. Incidents like this are not unusual in Japan. Japan has the highest suicide rate in the world among young people between the ages of 15 and 24. Okay, after you read already and I read for everyone's already too. So what do you understand from this reading? Okay, I have some questions to ask everyone about this reading about Taro Suzuki. Will you tell me a little bit before I put you the questions to the next slide? What is Taro? Okay, Taro was a high school student, right? Taro is a student. And what about his ambitions? Okay, and what happened to him after at the end of this reading? Okay, let's move on to the next slide. I put you the question to answer. The first one, why did Taro kill himself? Can everyone pause the video for 5 seconds or 3 or 5 seconds and then listen to the answer? Allow you for 5 seconds to pause the videos and then answer together. Why did Charo kill himself? Okay, so Charo killed himself because of emotional pressure, right? And study related to depressions. I mean, he can gain his ambition to study to do or to pass the exam to the uh, one top of the university in Japan. That's why he had emotional pressures, according to this study related to depression. Okay, and that's why he killed himself. And the next question: what was Taro ambition? Please pause it again and answer for 5 seconds. Okay, Taro's ambitions, it means he wanted to become an executive in a large company such as national, or Mitsubishi. Yes, he wanted to pass the exams one of the top Japanese university, but he could not. Yeah. The next question: what do you think was important to Taro? What was important to Taro? Pause it again and answer. Okay, it was an honor to him, right? It was an honor to him. The honors was everyone's uh, at Japan country, very important to everyone. So Charles, he think that his honor is very important to him. Yeah. And the next questions: are these incidents unusual in Japan? Answer: think a little bit. Okay, it means that no, they aren't. This incident is not unusual in Japan. Japan has the highest suicide rate in the world. Many people kill themselves because of. That's why we say that Japan has high rate suicide. This is because of work health problems. It means work related to depression. That's why Japan has highest rate because of the suicide or kill themselves. Okay, I have the other slide about traditional cultural values. Yeah, traditional cultural values. Let's read together. Traditions is the handing down of beliefs, customs, opinions, and stories. A person becomes to know about his tradition usually from hearing what his parents say and from watching how they behave. Tradition is passed on from one generation to the other. Cultures is the ways of life of groups of peoples. It means in the previous unit, I showed everyone already that cultures means, right? Culture means the ways of people life, or the ways of people live. Sorry, the ways of people lives. Yeah, the ways of life of groups of peoples in this point. The ways of life of Italians is Italian culture. The ways of life of the Chinese is Chinese culture. Yes, the ways of Khmer's life is called Khmer culture. Values are choices people make in life. The values of people, of persons, decide the ways he or she behaves. For instance, a person may decide to give up meat eating and become a vegetarian. This is because of his values of his or her thought about uh, give up eat meat and becomes vegetarian. He or she does so because of his or her values. He or she may believe, yes, may believe for various reasons that meat eating is bad. Everyone has values. You have values. Your friends have values. Your parents have values. People living in groups contribute to the values of the group. The values of several groups make up the values of the culture. Yeah. You learn your values from your parents. You learn values from your friends. You learn values from everyone around you. Yeah. You learn from the people that you meet. You form your own values from hearing what what they say and from watching how they behave. Sometimes the values of cultures are also found in written documents. Why we say written documents? Yeah. The laws of example, laws of Australia, sorry. The laws of Australia are based on some of the values regarded as important by the Australian peoples. The laws of Cambodia are based on some of the values regarded as important by the Khmer people. Yes. Okay. So now I have some questions. Yes, maybe one question about uh, by what do you see human values? By what do we see human values? Can you answer? Can you pause the videos a little bit? Maybe 3 seconds. Any answer? Okay. So we see human values by their actions, right? Everyone can see your values by your actions. You can see everyone's values by their action. What you did, what you did, what your actions, it shows about your values. Okay. Okay. This is that we can see human values by their actions. Yes. So I have some testing values for everyone. Uh, about which is your aim in life. Put tick to the numbers below. The first one, to devote yourself to serving the people without thinking about your own affairs. The second one, to become financially successful through your own efforts. Do you have all these points? The first one, to devote yourself to serving the people without thinking about your own affairs. I mean, you help other people, you help everyone by your own thought. It means without hoping, yeah, without hoping, uh, take something from the people you help. And the second one, to become financially secure with your own force. Have you ever tried about this? Do you always think about this? Being you are students. If you have the money from your parents, it means you do not have jobs to do that. So you got the money from your parents. So this is become financially secure through your own efforts. Think about it. And the third one, to become rich by working extremely hard. No one have no one have money, no one have everything in his or her life by not working, do nothing. It means they have to work hard, yeah, to do something that gains or to do something that earns money. That's why he or she will become rich. No one do nothing. No one do nothing by not working hard. And the first one, to live for the days without worrying about the future. To live for the days without worrying about the future. The fifth one, to gain fame through work and learning. Example, if you want to, yeah, have to get a high score from teachers, you have to study hard. Yes. And the sixth one, to lead an honest life without caring about what others do. Yes. And the last one, to lead a life without caring about money or fame. Which one or some artists as your aims in life, you can tick after the numbers and you think which one is focuses on your own idea, your own life this day. So my video lesson today is finished. So now, if you have any questions, you can ask me through our Telegram groups. And next week, we will meet each other in class. I will ask some of you some questions through these videos online. So goodbye, good luck.